Timberborn has full released. 1.0 is here, and so is the greatest threat. Me. Let's look at a new map, new dangers, new problems, and see if the beavers can survive. Welcome to Timberborn, a wooden beaver city. And welcome to Pressurized Confidence, the iron teeth in this brand new, oh my god, area. And we have to survive and thrive, can we? I don't know. Water seat. There appears to be a hole in my water. In fact, before we have a look around, let's do the basics. 2 water pumps right there. 2 farmhouses right there. And gatherer flags over here to gather berries. And 2 lumberjacks over here, lumberjacking the whole time. That should give us all the resources we need to build a glorious colony and survive the first day or so. The droughts are bad. The bad tides are probably going to kill us. And there's unstable cores which inevitably explode. And this one here appears to release the bad tide into my area. Oh, this one over here on the other side also releases bad tide into my area. Great news. We have 2 bombs which will release bad tide into my water supply. So that's not good. We'll let them build, we'll let them grow and expand. We'll get the food up and running. We do need more stuff. In fact, right now we need... Let's get 2 breeding pods down there. That will allow our berries and water to keep my number of people up and running. Is this really my water supply? It appears to be my water supply. What is down there? Is there anything down there? Okay, we're scrolling all the way down and, alright, there's an underwater water supply beneath my base. And there's my water source. And yet more unstable core bombs. Great, which seems to lead... Yeah, they lead all the way to even more bad tide. So, we have a lot of bombs, which will blow up a lot of underwater stuff, which will poison our water. We have above water stuff, which will poison our water. And our water supply appears to be these 3 tiles here, which come from the centre of my pit. So I need to figure that out first. It's day 2. The first of the deep water pumps is up and running. That is good. We're now getting water. I've built or at least put down a few small tanks to get some water. We'll have to expand that later. And while I'm at it, let's get the kohlrabi plants down here. The kohlrabi plants should be really, really good for keeping our food supply up. We'll eventually need cassavas and soybeans and corn and stuff. But for now, in fact, wait, what can we cook? Because we have the fermenter first. It's like cassavas and water? It's soybeans. If we get some soybeans growing up here, we should be able to cook them. But of course, with the iron teeth, we'll need power. And right now our power is flowing that way. Now we don't really have much in the way of green energy. I mean, this is green, so you're going to get these. I put 2 power wheels here, and they'll be connected to this industrial lumber mill. And we're crossing over this natural overhang here. I'm also building a dam round the back. Because as far as I can tell, the water's coming from here and flowing down that way. I've actually had a look underneath, and it's a bit fascinating. So as you know, we have this area here with our water source and an explosion which will take all of the bad water in. If you actually go up here, it's actually sealed off, which means the water only flows through this hole here. And if we seal this area off just here, it pushes the water this way. And there is another bomb here, as you can see, which leads to even more bad water. But this other hole doesn't go up too far because of me, but if it did get opened, it would go into here and down back into here. So even if I seal off this water pit, it would end up flowing back in. So my goal going to be probably this year or year 2 is get in there, seal this area off, and force the water up into here, into this secondary area. So we have a pit here and a pit here full of water. So we do need access to the lumber mill to get access to stairs. But it also means we need access to inventors to get access to excess of stairs. So there we are. Once we get power, once we get the lumber mill up and running, and once we seal it off, sealing it off is actually very important, we will have water, we will have access, and until the bombs detonate, or the cores, we should be okay for a couple of years. The bad tides will probably destroy us, but I think... As you can see, as we're slowly pushing out... Oh, did I delete the stairs? Oh, did I delete the path? But I think as we're going along, we are doing really well. Just how long remains to be seen. This map is confusing to me. Either way, the breeding process is going on. We have the dam slowly coming along. We have, obviously, water power afterwards. And then we can go through here, through the thorns, which I'm going to demolish just this one piece here. We have even more trees we can kill. So, yes, seal this area off, get up to the top area, and then try and rebuild civilization. Although, right now, I'd still like to build all of our houses up here, so everyone is currently sleeping outside. Oh, we've got our first drought approaching. 10 days. Okay, please finish off the dam faster. We should have enough time to finish that. We haven't got enough time to get the water, so we don't have enough time to get the lumber mill up and running. But at least the dam should be done to keep this area alive, to give us access to water and food. I don't know how long it's going to be for the drought, but I imagine it's going to be quite a long time. I just made it slightly easier for the day, but night time, or drought time, can be up to an entire month, which could kill our fledgling colony if we don't get that final piece of dam built, guys. Although I think we are going to do it, it's just taking time. We're not cutting enough trees down. After that, I'm going to get the inventors' huts up and running, or at least one of them, because we need access to stairs. I do want to go down there. So we are officially safe for the first year. Not much will be going on during the drought, because let's face it, there's not much we can do apart from cut down all these trees and prep for future things. And future things will involve removing this one piece of thorns here and taking every tree behind it. But there we are, the dam is done. We only get 50% of the water, that's good enough. That should keep us alive and healthy. There we are, the inventor, Ulkinef, is now officially researching the future. The future's bright, the future's powered by wind, and soon to be here. But what is currently here is the drought. The drought has started, so the water from the pit is going to stop. Luckily, we have salvaged a bit of it, so we do have access to this area here, which will keep this place nice and green. And we do have food finally growing. The kohlrabis. We don't have access currently, so obviously to fermenting them, because that requires power, and our power just briefly went offline for 11 days. Oof. But we're here, and we now slowly wait. We're going to gather all the supplies, I'm going to start building storage, and we'll see what happens. All of my builder beavers are getting injured, eating through these thorns. I could heal them, but I'm not. In fact, I probably should heal them. So right now, how much is that going to cost me? 80. I have both of these running. We can almost recuperate in the medibed. Yep, they're through. Okay, good. We don't need the medibed right now. Just keep going through. I'm sorry you're injured, but it needs to be done. We are 3 days through, and we are still surviving. We are getting the warehouse up and running. We have 2 inventors districts. We're getting there. And finally, staircases. With them, we can go obviously partially down to the pit, but not fully currently. So we're going to have one here to go that way, and one going downwards. Obviously, it's a bit awkward, so we'll have to remove it eventually, but I'd like to go and explore this way. I did see horrible water joining it, but I need to keep expanding and exploring. And eventually, once I get access to platforms, we're going up here too. But of course, the very next stage of unlocking is the levy at 120, so we can go into the pits. Oh wait, I also need access to platforms, or I end up sealing off the wrong area. Alright, so we need a fair bit of research, but a couple hundred research. The rest of this drought, obviously we have the food, we have the water, my people are tired, you will get houses, you have chipped teeth, of course you do. And despite the lack of sleeping and the general depression of the area, we're doing well, and we now have 13 beavers and 3 children grown from the vats. So we are expanding tremendously. And we even have the grindstone up and running, so people are now regrinding their teeth. While I'm at it, I'm setting up 2 of these down here. These will be my emergency water pumps. We have to clear this area out. You always need emergency pumps, because we have just run out of water from this area here, as you can see, so my plants are dying. Luckily, my berries can survive for 7 days, but that could kill us in the long term. Significantly kill us. And we have water, 167. That might last us for 5 days, so we're already hitting problems year 1. So I'm just going to let it run and see if we survive. Because if we don't, well, I might as well restart. I've also realised because the water goes underneath, this area's going to stay permanently green, so moving all the plants over sideways, it might not help us because we have 27 left. 3 days left, water's at 90, we should make it. Food's at 6, we might not make it. But next year, we're going to have the food done, aren't we? Yes, yes we are. Get that fermenter up and fermenting. So all we've got to do is survive, and water, technically, and food is secure. I've also unlocked the forester, because we kind of need it to replant all the trees. Big chunk of trees here and there. So we have access to trees when that gets done, and we can't do soybeans. We need canola oil. It's not water. Where do I get canola oil? I need an oil press to get canola oil, which means I now need to make canola. So all of this is useless to me. Huh. I need a metal smith to make scrap metal. So I need to make scrap metal to make a press, which means I need granola. Can't say it's canola. Okay. So there's a few more things I now need to do, which means I need a few more farms and a few more everything. Okay, I've just prioritised all the water and all of the food, so food and water carries on flowing. We may not have access to water, but we will do soon. Food, of course, needs to keep on going or everyone dies. We have made it. 1 day left. We have made it. Slight hiccups, but we will survive till next year. And then we can finally get the industrial lumber mill up and running and get access to this area for emergency water. We've survived. Welcome to cycle 2. All of our berry bushes are nearly dead, so we have no access to any berries to grow more children. So we may have a sudden massive death spiral as my people grow old and die. We do have a little bit of logs coming in. We can finally turn this on. If only we had the people to run it. We do not, so minor issues ahead. On the bright side, the water is slowly rising. You can see it happening, bit by bit. So the water's back. I'd like you to flow faster, water. It's been a day already. Please, come on. The water's finally out the pit on day 2. That took too long and it's already stopped. My people are still slowly having issues. Some of the berry bushes have died from drying out, so that's good news. Luckily we have a forest over here. Once that's done, and that is a priority of being done, we can officially start growing our own berry bushes in the green area, which I'm probably going to grow over here. Actually, no, I'm going to grow over there because it's next to it. So I'm going to grow some berry bushes to, you know, actually get some berries, which don't die. Because that's, yeah, that's bad. We don't have any more children apart from one growing. That is absolutely terrible. But on the bright side, we're slowly but surely making planks day 3. With that, we can get this up and running, get some trees being grown, get some berry bushes being grown. It may take a month or 2, but we should have access eventually to real food. It has screwed us in getting this done this year, but I will take the minor inconvenience rather than the death spiral. At least some of the berry bushes survive, so I'll take that as well. Okay, the forester is up and running. Let's get a few berry bushes. Let's get that many berry bushes. That should be enough to start. We can obviously do more or less with them. We can change things later. We just need berry bushes. We need food. Food is currently growing. Berries for the children. The children are currently dying. And we have a lot of people dying of old age. So, yeah, getting these 2 back up and running is a priority, isn't it, people? News. They're slightly online. It's not the best, but we should have more children being born eventually. We are still at the very tail end of death, but the stairs are being built. The deep water pumps in the centre, the important ones, they're being built as well. We are hopefully surviving, because with this, we have access to a huge amount of water. There we are, the deep water pump emergency has been built. The second one is going on. All of our people are now adults or in the vats. And we have berry bushes slowly but surely growing over here. 12 days to grow, 12 days for berries, 24 days. And over here, we're finally getting ready to start putting housing down. It won't be the best housing, but at least it's not, you know, outside being upset. So there we are. They can finally be indoors. We finally have huge amounts of kohlrabis. We have berries finally being stored. So now we have access to the breeding pods. We are finally getting civilization up and running. We are a little bit low on wood. And we are finally going underground, which will probably screw us over completely, to start sealing this area off here. I'm only going to do 2 to start to leave 1 bit open. We're going to do that during a drought. I'm going to seal this area up top here as well, so we can actually keep this area watertight. I really should have left a gap for walking. Maybe come across this way or come along the side, unsure. But we need to seal the top area off too to keep the water in this area. But I am happy with how things are going. We could do with even more storage for water. I think water storage will be a major priority. Obviously food we're getting towards sustainable amounts, although soybeans. Got plenty of kohlrabis everywhere. So we probably could do with storage and a hauling post. We're going to do a hauling post there. More kohlrabi storage on top like that. And a small way down there. So there we are. We have access to even more storage. We'll have people who will start moving stuff around. Anyone who Oh, they're happy now we have buildings. Anyone who doesn't have a job will be low priority inside the hauling post. So there'll be always haulers, but never no other job is available. Which in this case, we have loads of jobs available because I've turned a lot of buildings off. But there we are. Sort that out, get that going. We obviously don't have any more planks. And now it's just let the city grow as I wait for resources to expand. And here's the drought approaching day 14. I'll take that. That's quite far in compared to the last one. People are still dying of old age. We are growing more, but because of the berry situation, we are significantly behind on replacement. So we need to keep it about 20. A third breeding pod would be useful. I'm thinking of putting one down now. But then I think we're going to be overburdening our resources. Which you don't really want, to be fair, but whatever, let's do it. Pod number 3, good luck. And now we see if we survive till the next cycle. Let's see how big the drought is first. Good news, it's only 10 days, so 1 day less than last year. I think we could survive this because we have plenty more water, we have more children being grown, and we have more food, so I've started growing this way. I could probably do with another farm, but that's a different matter, so we are officially going to survive this. At least I bloody hope so, because we are preparing for next year. So I'm watching beavers go in the hole, and I just realised, because I put another piece down, that they've basically almost sealed this area off. So when the drought ends, the water is finally going to be pushed up this area up here, which may, as you can see how deep it is, take a little while. But with it, a brand new area, probably to start our farm. Tree farm or berry farm, unsure. We just need a massive farm of food. Either way, food is flowing, water is still being done here, because let's face it, we have it, and we are officially secure for 1 more year. So I'll see you, cycle 3. If I'd built this back 1 more, I could have gone from there straight to here. Just 1 more back, that's all it would have taken. And I realised, 15 or so days in, oh, that would have been so much nicer. It ruins my aesthetic. Fermented cassavas just require cassavas. Maybe we could just do them instead of this whole soybeans. Cassavas? Yeah, I was looking at cassavas. I went soybeans over cassavas. I could... Okay, we're going cassavas. This entire has been deleted for cassavas. And there we are, cycle 3. And I finally got the industrial piles for planks and logs. So this is going to take a long time to fill, because it has to now come all the way around here. So my favourite thing in the game, watching water move. So right now it's just there. See that? It's slightly below, but it's going to go up. And then up, and then up. It's probably going to take 3 or 4 days, which is going to be a long time of watching this tiny hole go up. See, it's doing it. Oh, that's 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels just to get to here. So we're going to be waiting a while. Luckily, we have food, we have water, but yeah, 4 days just to get to the top. Hang about, it's only been half a day and it's already made it. Half a day and you've already got here? Are you just screwing with me the last time it took 2 days to get through here? Either way, the water is now on the upper level. So once we get to the upper level, we now have even more farmland stuff we can do. It doesn't help us currently because we have no infrastructure needing it, but we now have even more space. Although we are going to have to fortify certain bits of it. Because, quite frankly, if that goes and that goes, we're screwed. Also, what the hell is this? The water's come through our dam. Apparently, the water flowing is so strong that way, we have bad water in our area. It's killing our plants. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is real bad. Luckily, the water's coming in. And it's also flowing into the pit. Do we have bad water in the pit? We have bad water in the pit too. So, minor issues. I did not know that was going to happen, but we now have bad water pushing through, so we may need a secondary dam to stop this coming through. Oh, that was bad, weren't it? Yeah. It also looks like it's not flowing back over again, because it just rushed down in 1 big tidal wave, and that was it. So yeah, we need a dam further along here to make this water go that way, and not down the ever-increasing speed tunnel. Either way, we have planks. Been several days, 2 more water wheels are done. We now have fermented cassava being made, and they like it because it's actually cooked food. So we are now storing more food, more kohlrabis, more supplies. Water is flowing and it's time to go further up. So I'm happy with where we currently are. It took 3 cycles to basically establish what we are. We do need more. God, I didn't turn the water on. We do need more water. We need more everything. The next drought's already approaching on day 11. They're going to start getting bigger and longer. We, of course, do have access to more resources this time around. We have plenty of water. This area's still not been sealed. And I have done what I said I was going to do. And I've dug this area out. It's a little bit meh, but I have done it. And with that, we're going to push up to here, along here, and into this zone over here. So we now have access, hopefully by the end of this drought, to 2 zones. Let's see if that actually is true. But either way, we're going to push up to here. As you can see, we're going along the inside of the river, up along there, building a small dam there to keep a small amount of it in. Obviously, 0.5 isn't the best. And then we'll work our way around. There's a lot of trees we can cut down, a lot of space we can do things with. And a lot of time we need to figure out what the hell to do with the 2 cores. Although, this core here is also a problem. Although I can probably just seal this area off here and leave that to its own devices. We're just going to build further up along here. Plans are being formed and drawn. Although whether we have enough planks before the end of this is a different matter entirely. We may have to change the plan. Still there enough that we're expanding the breeding pods a little bit more as well. With that, we can really start getting out our population. We need more builders, more haulers. Of course, we do need more farmers as well. But with extra people, we can really, really make use of what we have. And what we have right now is a lot of space up here. Yes, it's going to be the farm. This area here is going to be massive farmland. Down here is going to be something else. But upper levels, farmland, housing. We get it all sorted. We need the population. We need the people. Get me the beavers. All of the beavers. We can easily turn them off later. If we have 7 of these running, that should easily be enough. Although we may have to move the food back over here. But yeah, 7 of them should get me about 80 beavers over time and probably keep us stable around there. Let's just see how long we have. 12 days of drought. Yeah, we're definitely not going to finish this off. That's a minor problem, but whatever. And we'll carry on building, growing and expanding. But nothing's going to happen for 12 days because we need planks. Although while I'm at it, I'm getting a gear workshop unlocked and put down as well just here. So we have all the basic building blocks. It won't be the strongest because it's only going to be 1 of each. But with planks and gears being made, that means every basic thing is being done apart from metal. And metal we can do by going up here and taking this from the unstable core. I don't know if we can activate it by going near it. We'll find that out together. God, that is an ugly staircase. But there we are. We have a staircase up to here. That will give us access to the metal, which is basic metal. So I can probably make myself a press and finally use all those soybeans I have. But we have metal, we have wood, we have eventually gears, planks, and access to a new area up top. So cycle 4 is where we truly double our empire. We've made it. Cycle 4, we've made it. I've begun expanding on the compact water wheel farm, as you can see. I have the gear workshop slowly coming online. I have not much. I did rush. Cool. Why? Great. I have done this area over here, so we've sealed this area off. Why is that going to blow in 11 days? Are the rest still fine? Why is that one going to blow in 11 days? Oh, no. Suddenly, things are urgent. Why? Why? So that's a problem. That's a big problem. That's going to straight up flood my entire area. We're going to have to open this up to stop it flooding my area. Oh, why game? Why? So I'm building another one of these, slightly further back as well. There we are. Just get that going. Water will be here soon. Good. 11 days. Can I do it? I guess I'm going to have to. We're going up the rickety thing. That means you're no longer needed. I need more planks. Either way, that should hold this area to keep this water area safe. But it does mean we now have this problem. So, worst case scenario, we're still okay, but we've lost even more land. So we are going to have to live up top. Even more worst case scenario, I need to dig up to there, or build up to there, and seal this area off as well, and that area off as well. Although that area is going to be harder. Actually, at the same level, no, that area will be easier. Seal this area off over here. That one's fine. This one requires a lot of climbing. It's already begun, and there's loads more underground if you remember. So even though I'm clearing these off, there's a few more which could completely and totally wreck my underwaterness. Like that one there. That one needs to be sealed off. So I actually need to send a team to seal this bit off. And we can't do that because I filled that area in. Okay, many things now need to be done. Next drought, I'm opening this up, building up to there, sealing that bit off. I'm unsure what to do about this one, because this one's also going to breach. Maybe I can put like a wall just along here? But either way, it should be... If I do that, is that fine? No, it's not fine. This one's also a problem. Good. Good. Okay, the water wheels are turning. The planks are being made. The team is moving north. We are going to have to breach this, though, otherwise it will overflow and kill everyone. Which is a shame, because that means this was actually working, because no dirty water got through. But now, it doesn't matter. We're pushing the building up as fast as we can. We are going to get near it. I still think it's going to get me, but we should be able to seal it off by the end of the year. The end of the year is sadly going to be a problem. We might make it. It probably will kill a few beavers, but we have plenty of spare beavers, so I don't mind losing 4 or 5 to get this sealed up. Good. We might actually get this done in time. Look at that, 6 days, and we're nearly at the top. How much wood do we have? Not enough logs. Okay, we've turned it all into planks. There'll be a secondary problem. We can deal with that once we get to the top. Okay, stop both industrial lumber mills now. All the logs now need to flow towards getting this bit done. We have, ironically, or panically, made it. I mean, we do require a fair chunk more, but we've made it. The big problem is going to be, is taking up the metal I was up here for. I only have so much metal, and it's ruining it for me, because I don't know where the mines are, because quite frankly, they could literally be anywhere on this map. Like, I don't know where any of the mines are. They're probably underground. I don't even see any mines. I don't know mines. Is it just only so much metal then we're screwed? Currently having a scroll. I don't see mines. Hey, that might be a mine. What's that up there? There is maybe one mine all the way over there into that corner, so we're going to have to go for it. I don't see any other markings. So there's a singular mine. We're going to have to push. Probably quite early too, because I don't see anything else not next to a bomb. The entire map shows me there is in fact 3. There, and there. And a Badwater source there and there. Okay, good. Okay, we can do this. 3 days left, technically, and we've got 2 pieces to go. 24 wood stand between us and detonation. Hopefully the forest is growing fast enough, because if we die by 2 pieces of wood being missing, that will be depressing. However, I think we've done it. I destroyed this here. I've been given a 3-day warning on that. We have officially blocked this northern area up. We'll have to see what happens after it detonates, because I've never seen one blow up, or ever. But we have secured the north. Like, this doesn't matter. 5 pieces, we have 5 pieces. We have 3 pieces, we're done. Oh, the drought's approaching very soon. Good. That would have been useful to have, like a little while ago. But no, you're doing it after we've sealed off the bomb. Thanks, game. Thanks for your 2.8 day drought, 2.3 day bomb. Didn't have to worry at all. It would have barely done anything to us. With that panic over, let's finally get floodgates, because I kind of need them. Bigger floodgates, because I kind of need them. And then we wait for research to carry on. But yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? I enjoyed that sudden panic. Well, let's see what this does. I have slowed it down a little bit. So it should be detonating in the next few seconds. I have never seen one go off. I have never actually played a map with any of them at all. Oh, okay. That's a big pit. Oh, and it destroyed, quite literally, 1 piece of path. So that's just gone. That's just a massive hole. Cool. Alright, great. Let's grab the rest of the metal before it tries to destroy that as well. And carry on our merry way. Scavenger flags. Gimme. And also metalsmith. And then, of course, actual smelters to smelt it. And then we have to go for the efficient mine to get to one of the 3 really far away places. But either way, we've survived our second major crisis. The first one being barely surviving the first year. Now surviving ancient human cause detonating our resources. And 10 more days of drought, which we can easily survive. We do have to prepare for Badwater at some point, which will be a bigger problem, because if we go underground, our only way of getting rid of Badwater will be letting it go this way and out there. So I may build a tunnel this way, which requires explosives, which requires Badwater and metal, and have it go that way and out. But we'll have to see. Is that a bomb? There's another bomb here. So maybe we don't have to see. Maybe we'll just do it for us. Yay. while we wait for things to get better, we can make the basic metalsmith without using anything apart from scrap and planks. We do need planks, but it doesn't need to be actually powered. The smelter clearly does, but that's a different thing. So with that, at the end of the year, we'll have basic scrap metal, which can help me. Apparently with the steam engines. Steam engines are scrap metal, not good metal. Which is a bit of a weird one, but there we are. Even the charging station for robots is scrap metal, so I actually do need both. I'd like to upgrade out of scrap, but I guess we can't. Even the hydroponic garden requires scrap metal. So we have the hydroponic garden next, because obviously my guys do better than actually growing things inside huge metal containers. But that means we need the gear workshop as well. So we have that built to there. And there we go. This is currently our industrial area. We will move it because it's quite small. But there we are. We have an industrial area slowly but surely being powered only for like 10 days every 30. And also while we're at it, we get 2 more of these down here. And even more kohlrabies being planted. So we do that to there. That gives access to all of the food and should hopefully solve this slowly growing food problem I just noticed. And I also noticed we have 50 beavers. That was very fast. We have 11 beavers doing nothing. So we are expanding, we are growing, we are going to have to keep pushing. We need more houses too. But things are going well. The actual empire is becoming pretty nice. People are living in large numbers. Let's get a scratcher here. And they can now scratch their backs if they feel like it. Let's get 3 actually. There we go. 3 people at once can scratch their backs once we get the planks. See, people are happy. I am beginning to think with all the logs we have, we may actually need to put down a power wheel just to make my people actually do something. Because the large power wheel, of course, is technically manned by volunteers. We just need power. Because our food is now down to only berries. And we do need an awful lot more. So this area here is also probably going to be farmland. Probably kind of immediately. We just need to start making fermented cassavas. And we don't have the power to do it. Not for 4 days anyway. Next drought, I am going to try and get to here and do this. If we do in fact have a problem of, say, bad tide coming out of here, I don't know where it's going to come out. I don't think there's any other ways it can come out. There is a way just here, going down this section, but it's already full of bad water. So I don't really want to have to open it, because as you can see, it drops straight into my area. So if this becomes a bad tide, I think I might be screwed. Unless I grab myself something like the fill valve and the throttling valve, which I used to use, but they require proper metal. So I may need to actually have those going into there, so when it's bad water, kick it out. But not here, of course, that will poison my water supply. Over here, in this gap. Which also means I need to go to the top of here and have another thing to stop the water being poisoned. Otherwise, all the water drops back down when it opens up for bad water. So let's put you 3 there, which completely seals that off. And there we are. More things to build. We've barely done a darn thing, but we have so many things to build. Let's connect you like that, and there we are. So that'll be done. That'll seal that area off up there. Give this area more water. Then we can destroy this dam and build this better too. Oh, it's just taking forever. So a lot of things to do in Cycle 5. Either way, the water has just started flowing about now. Let's begin the new year. And again, many issues ahead. Another one. That means this one might be next. That one's easier. This one, not so much. Do a massive rush all the way to it, because we're going to have to. Just do that. And there we are. That seals that area off, so this area here won't flood it. Although, yeah, it is a little bit lower down, actually. That is a problem. It is lower down. We'll have to do a double wall. There we go. We'll do that. We'll work on the rest of it. Which means there'll always be a little bit of crap there until we can start sealing it off. So, other minor issues. On the bright side, once that's sealed, we can push back further when this has stopped spouting badness. But for now, another temporary patch. It took 3 days for the pit to fill, and as you can see, it's still dropping in. Getting water this way is taking a while. Oh, and it did flow down. Of course it did. Either way, finally, plank production on day 5, I'd say, is going to happen. Then we can cross over and work on this, which is only 7 days now from detonating. We're quite close to death. It won't be major death. It'll be like tinged with regular water, but it will slowly poison everything and probably make all of our beavers die. Also, we really need to start going faster because I'm running out of food. I need those cassavas. There we are. Cassavas are being made. 4 to 10. It's not the best, but it is something. And they will be eaten and stop them eating all of our berries. Either way, day 5 are now building this, so we should be able to at least head off the basics of it. It will probably still flow over, but we can start stopping it. We'll see on the final day how well we did. For now, it's literally just gather resources, grow and expand. There's literally not much else I can do right now as we try and rebuild our water and food supply. And let's get a second fermenter up and running for more cassavas, sod it. I don't think we have enough there because every 4 plants equals 10 food, but it's a good start. I'm going to expand the tree farm further along. I'm thinking of getting another one just here in the middle where it's not going to bother anybody. But we are slowly but surely building. It's one of those race against time situations right now. I don't think we're going to win it. I will win this one, though. This one I'm already preparing for, as you can see. So this one we're going to secure. Even if we run out of time, we are securing the heck out of this one. There will just be a future securing. Right now, let's go to the final day and see how close we were. I'm unlocking the hydroponics gardens while we wait. I do need to get access to mushrooms. Getting the mushrooms being grown is the best way to start making real long-term food. So we're going to do that. It's obviously 8 days per crop, but it's still good enough. So we're going to get those temporarily, permanently, probably up here in the industrial area, because it doesn't need to be on the green, where we're desperately growing everything. Literally everything. Let's get even more cassavas being grown along here. Let's really start doing that. I have a massive cassava section there. Even more kohlrabis. There we are. So as you can see, oh, the drought's approaching. We are getting the food and stuff ready. And the drought is 1.5 days of unstable core, which I don't think we're making. Yeah, we're definitely not making it. I could have just let it blow up, have 1.5 days of crap, and then sealed it again. Of course I could have. Of course I bloody could have. It also means we're going to run out of power very soon. We didn't make it with the last 0.1 day. Everyone stop. Everyone get out of there now. We did not make it in any way, shape or form. And here comes the flood. Oh my god, here comes the flood. So this is great. This is absolutely great. Oh my god, it's coming straight in. At least we can seal the breach better this time round. It went straight over. We're going to seal this bit here, which we're going to have to. This has poisoned us. This has straight up poisoned us. Luckily, it's going... Oh my god, it's fully poisoned the entire village. Oh, it's going to solve itself in a day, but... Oh my god. Everything's poisoned. 18 beavers are dying of... 24 beavers of radiation. 24 beavers of radiation. 25 beavers of radiation. So half of my village is dying of radiation. Let's go up that way. Okay, we'll do that. The poison's going to stop very, very soon. 32 people. Yeah, it's a third of the village. We have to really cut back on the village. It is a problem. And we have to probably destroy some of these to let the crap out too. So we have to destroy the dams to let the poison out of the village. Either way, we can reseal the hole. It's not going to look good. And most of the village is going to die. But we can seal the hole. Oh my god, I'm going to have to let it all flow out. Destroy the dam. Destroy all the dams. Okay, all the dams are breached. It's going to let all the poison water out. And 40 people are going to die and not be useful. So we're down to 65 people, and 40 of them are invalid. Oh, sorry, invalids. So we're going to have to really, really cut back. On the bright side, while they're unwell, they'll keep working. It's when they change to the next one. 41! It's when they change to the next one, we're in trouble. So just build quickly. 43 people are now very ill. Huge amounts of my village is now poisoned permanently. But the water has flown out and is drying up. So we're down to 20 beavers on year 5. Oh, and my deep water is also heavily, heavily poisoned. Oh my god, majorly poisoned. Great. The unwell beavers are becoming contaminated beavers. That's 43 people who will do nothing. Let's get prepared to really fall back and hope for the best. I can't finish off the building because the trees are all dead. Priority go up here. Get this done. Get all these trees cut down now. I'm hoping all the contaminated beavers die fast because we don't have enough water to support them. We don't have enough food to support them. If anything, they are a major drain on every resource imaginable. So hopefully they all die soon. Because we don't have much water. We don't have much food. And, oh my god, they're everywhere. Just die quickly. Kind of glad it's a 16-day drought at the moment. Maybe we'll even survive it. What a mess. Everything is dead. All the supplies are dead because of poison in the watering hole. Even if you have to pull back to just a couple of farms, we should survive. We just need all these freeloaders to die. The wall's coming up. This entire thing needs to be done here because this level here is 1 below. So if this isn't done in 2 weeks, we're screwed. So I'm just going to watch and see how many of these people live. Hopefully it's not many of them. Good. One's already died because we were at 43 and now it's 42. Construction up here is carrying on. We're running out of things to cut, but keep on cutting as much as you can. We have got most of this done. I don't care about a very small hole. We can deal with that later. Just please do something. Oh, also, while waiting to see if you live or die, and people are dying of thirst, which is for the best, although it was one of my main ones, it means we can't do anything about this unstable core. Remember, I was prepping for it. I can't prep for it anymore because everyone's dead. So that was genuinely cataclysmic. If we do actually have this area completely full of bad water, we're going to have to just be poisoned for a bit because these floodgates, of course, will only hold for a bit. But yeah, that was terrible. We are currently dismantling this to build this. We should make it. People are slowly dying, which is good. The more which die, the less we need to feed and water them. But we are very low on people. We can't breed anymore, so we're out of children. This has put us back to the Stone Age. The contaminated beavers are dying significantly. We're down to 21. Good. Our population is down also to 21. And they are dying of thirst and hunger. So whatever's left will be whatever's left. If we run out of beavers and can't even carry on building this, we will die no matter what. So we are in a race against survival. 10 days left. We're down to 9 contaminated, 18 regulars, 17 regulars, 6 fire. Okay, 17 regulars. We might just survive this. Water and food can support the current population now that all the people who are useless are gone. Sadly, we have lost everything. 16 remaining beavers and all thirsty and hungry. And there's a massive breach in my walls. 15 beavers. We're running out of beavers. We have 3 beavers doing water, 4 doing food. That should keep the population currently going on and gives us 3 builders left. We're down to 8 beavers. We officially can't run building anymore. We're down to 8 beavers total, 2 children, but everyone has finally stopped dying. It's a bit close to dying, but we have officially survived. Now we just need this to be finished, and we are very close to that being done. Once that's done, we can in fact rebuild. We can become stronger because berry bushes will exist again. We've survived the worst crisis. 4 new children have been born and the wall is basically complete. There's a couple of days left, so we have officially done it apart from probably this corner piece. So a bit might get through, but it will still be sealed. We have officially survived the end of Cycle 5 and the detonation devastation. Wasn't that good fun? Yay! Boom! What an absolute mess. Coming out the other end of that was genuinely surprising, if I'm honest. I was not expecting any kind of survival there. And yet here we are, just 8 logs away, and we have that in storage. It's just a running time now. And there we are, done! The wall is sealed. We are safe, my lord. Oh my gods. And while we're at it, let's get the final piece of dam up and running as well. We have the logs to do it. We may be able to do it in 2 days. I'd like this sealed off so the water doesn't come all the way down in a heavy flood. We've filled this bit in, but not this bit. So, minor issues. Nothing compared to the big one, but minor issues regardless. Also, eventually we're going to have to seal this area off over here. So just looking at this area, there's my lovely clean water. And just above it is 2 bombs. And where do they lead? The massive irradiation pool. So, more underground construction work is vastly needed. So we're going to have to send a team into the depths. Once we have enough people to make a team to send to the depths anyway. And there we go. We've survived to cycle 6. 5 cycles of genuine pain, which I was not expecting to be this devastating. But we've made it, and the water will start flowing once more. Is it enough? Probably not. Do we have enough people to survive? Probably not. Wait. Is this one ticking? Yes. 11 days. Good. Thanks, game. I look forward to you killing me again. Killing you softly. Screw you. 11 days we now have. Again. There's nothing I can do to stop that one. It's just going to blow and destroy us all. We're just doomed. We're just doomed. It's just going to kill us all. I'm going to need to find planks from anywhere I can to get up there in 9 days. It's doable. Whether I can's a different matter, but it's technically doable. I think it's time I'm going to start destroying all the stairs up here and bring all the logs over there because we need all the planks we can get. We'll work on rebuilding this later. Okay, plenty of planks up there now from all that being destroyed. That should get me even closer. I don't think we're going to get it in the 8 days, but the closer we get, the better. Resources are flowing. We have food and water now. That is good. I can turn a couple of these off. I don't need all of them anymore, but there we are. Okay, good. We're making it. Everything I can destroy with planks is being destroyed with planks. We cannot afford that 9-day devastation to happen ever again. So we are pushing ourselves back to Stone Age. Does mean the next core going will screw us rapidly, but it is the only course of action we can take to even vaguely survive this time. So let's see how well that goes, eh? Also, 24 hours. No one sleeps anymore. Finish or die. Well, the staircase is basically done. 5 days, we might get the top level done, and then I can panic over the next thing. Good. Keep working. We made it. We're on the top. Keep building. Peons, we're nearly there. Okay, you don't need to make any more planks for now. We'll figure that out later. Just get me lots of wood. All the wood. I think we've officially made it. There's 4 days left. 4 days left. Yeah, we've made it. This is done-ish. I can say there's 3 days left and we only have 12 logs to go. We have saved ourselves from the second bomb. Luckily, we were preparing for this before the other one literally destroyed all of life. But we have survived cycle 6. We're a little bit depleted, but there's 17 of us, so we can rebuild. All the beavers are regrowing. The food is in places to prepare. Yeah, we've survived. And then we can seal this area off here. It will cause issues eventually, but I'm okay with that. And there we are. We are sealed. That is now no longer a problem. Let's carry on and get this area over here sealed too. And with that, we can then go underground and seal off more things. Oh, we're safe. It's done. And even if a bad tide does come, we can seal it off in 5 planks, which are being made now. So we do have long term. It's not an effective long term, it's just sealing it underground. But we will not die of bad tide yet. But we do need to send teams into the flooded tunnels to seal off all the other side tunnels from all the other bloody bombs, which we will do during the next drought. So if I do that, it should completely seal off that side. I don't care about you, bomb. You're no longer my problem. And it does. Yes, completely sealed off. So that water is no longer going anywhere. There is no other way it can, in fact, go. There is no good ups for it. So yes, that officially works. That floodgate is officially the mecca of our people. It either lets in life-giving water or kills them all. It works. And this area here, sealed. Screw you, bomb. I won. Oh, it's a bad tide approaching. Perfect timing to finish off the underground defences. So that's an issue. I don't know how well it's going to do because we can seal it. So we're going to find out tonight if we're going to live or die. Either way, I think we're okay. Actually, while I'm at it here, I'm going to turn this levee into a dam or floodgate. There we are. Let's get the floodgates up and running. And with that, we can actually have it a bit higher at 0.9 to keep even more water in. And look at that, immediately done. The Beaver Empire thrives, survives, and continues to grow. Although, it's going to take a while to get back to 60. And just to make sure, I'm building some double floodgates here, just in case this comes all the way down roaring. So we are now sealed. And we can easily get out this way, going down in front of it. So I can seal off this area even better. See, I do occasionally have working plans which aren't destroyed by the enemy. How many planks do I have? Not enough. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get this done before the bad tide happens, but here we are. We should still hold the bit behind it. We just need to keep on expanding and growing, but now we're officially out of planks again. So, this is it. Let's seal off the lower levels, and hopefully that means the bad tide shouldn't be able to really push in, because there's nowhere for it to go. Like, it's literally completely sealed with water in here. Although it still seems to be flowing somewhere. Where are you flowing? It's flowing up to here. Okay, it's filling in all the gaps, but it has nowhere to go. So whatever is in here will be whatever's in here, and then we'll have to deal with a minor amount of poison later. We still need to seal this area off, which is fine. We'll deal with that when there's not a bad tide. But look, there we go. Is that flowing straight up? Where's that go? Oh! Oh, it's flowing over the natural dam. Okay, so I've forced the bad tide to go over the natural dam and flow this way. Oh, there is a natural opening. That's awesome. Okay, that's killed me. That's killed me. We actually have to roll back. It's literally killed me. Oh, it has actually killed the village. Look at it. It's flowing that way. I can't do anything about that. Okay, I have plans for the future, but 1.0 came out. I'm going to try and do a series on this, but I have lost this village significantly. Look at it. It is dead again. Either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. We have many, many plans for the future. Main one being, I now know where all the major issues are, and we will seal them first. But either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. Cycle 6 is where the village dies. I thought we could rebuild. I thought this would be great, but no. Goodbye. Good luck. 1.0 is out, and I am dead.